There clearly is a need for an inquiry, and it's an urgent need because the pandemic hasn't gone away. It's still with us, and we may be facing further waves and new variants. Nobody can predict the future. And clearly we didn't handle it as well as some other countries, and we need to learn lessons from the best. So we need an inquiry that benchmarks us against countries that appear to manage it better and countries of equivalent wealth and resource. But we also need to hear the story. So there are various elements of a public inquiry or any inquiry. One is straightforward: who knew what and when, what did they do, what was the consequence, the sort of the legalistic narrative. But also you need to bear witness to the stories. There's a phenomenal amount of suffering and grief and harm that has gone on that we need to acknowledge. And that's an important part of an inquiry as well. So the People's Inquiry is doing that, I think, very importantly, because any one of the videos that you watch will ring bells with people, because the extent of loss and harm, and not just from COVID, way beyond COVID, has been so great. And I don't think we can quite get our heads around it. And politically, you can understand why the government wants to move on. The one good call it made was to invest early in vaccine development. It's luckily procured vaccines that work. And of course, the NHS has been fundamental to its rollout. But then that doesn't mean that we should forget what happened the year before that.